Hey guys, back. My name is Crazy Al and I like Minecraft, and this is FTB Episode 6. And we're back at the house. I mean, where else are we gonna be? And I've done a little bit of work in here. Again, I've reorganized my chests. This is a little more OCD, a little bit more my style. And I hear lava constantly when I'm standing here. And I don't know where it's coming from. I don't think there's any lava around here, which is really weird. Other than that, I've set up a couple machines. The rolling machine and I have to click on it. Thermionic fabricator. Alright, I said that right. That is, I think I said that right. And I got myself an industrial centrifuge, but I found out that the industrial centrifuge is a little bit different than it was in beta. It doesn't really do as much. What I need to set up actually is this thing here, the industrial electrolyzer. And that's going to do much more, it's going to do much more of the recipes that I used to do in the industrial centrifuge in the beta version of FTB. So I got a little spot here set up for that electrolyzer, which I'm going to build in a second. And I also switched things around here. As you can see, I've set it up a somewhat automated system, so I can just drop things in the hoppers for the machine that I want to use. And I put these little item frames here so I know which machine it is, which I mean I'm gonna know, but I figured it'd look kind of cool because as you can see, like with the pipes, with the wood pipes, I can't really see these things so well. Like I guess I can kind of see that's a compressor and that's a macerator, but whatever. I put these little item frames in there just so it gives me a heads up. And I've upgraded the power battery system to an MFE. I still have the old bat box there too, so it gives me a little extra power. And I got my old generator, and I set this thing up, which I found out about just recently. It's called the semi-fluid generator. And the cool thing about this thing is I can, see, well, let me try to do this right now. I'll just grab 19 cells here and go down here to my coke ovens. I set up last episode and I got 4 of them now. Pretty cool. And let's see if there's anything in here. Yeah, there's some in here. So you just put your cells in here and you wait, and it's pretty quick. And usually you convert these into bottles so you can use for railcraft, I believe, to make the tracks. But we'll use this creosote oil for and as you can see, I have, oh, this one's full. I actually should have put it in here because I think now I'm wasting. Oh no, it's not completely full. It's almost full. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some cells. I'll do that later. But yeah, I'm going to use it now for power. And does it say how many EUs it puts out? I'm not sure how many EU it puts out. Let's check it out. It should tell me somewhere here. So 3,000, it's not really that much. But when you think about it, that coal that I turned into coke is producing 16,000 versus 4,000 of the regular coal. I think that's what coal puts out, right? 4,000? Anyways, so I've quadrupled the coal output, and plus I get a little bonus of 3,000 EU from this thing, and you just drop it in here. And the cool thing is you don't lose those cells. Obviously, if you had to build the tin cells, then it would be a total waste. Obviously, it wouldn't be worth it. But because you get the cells back, it recycles that. It's actually worth it, I think. Anyways, I mean, it's sitting there doing nothing, so it's extra power. And this thing puts out, I think, 8 EU per tick, so it's not as powerful as the regular generator, but it's free energy for now. For me, anyways, I think it's kind of like having free energy. So, yeah. And I wanted to set up that gas turbine too. That's what I talked about last episode. I'm going to try to set that up in this episode. I will see. I should be able to set it up. I think I have most of the items I need for that. And I also need to set up some sort of renewable energy And like I said, I like solar panels, but that's not going to be coming anytime soon. So for now, the cheapest thing is going to be the windmills. And I'm not a huge fan of windmills because I think they're kind of ugly. They're kind of, they're not, I don't know, they're not ugly, but I got to stick them up, I think, at 100 blocks high. So about this high, I would say. So I'm going to have this wire kind of sticking up from my house, and then I'm going to have a bunch of windmills on it. So it looks a little weird. I don't know. I guess it might look cool. I don't know. I kind of like to have just the roof, and I don't want anything sticking out of it, but I will set that up. I probably won't do that. I probably will do that off camera. I'm not going to record that, and then I'll set that up. Other than that, what else? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about something I was thinking of doing, and that's why I picked this spot for the base when I first set this world up, is I kind of like these mountain ridges here. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's kind of dark, but yeah, I got these mountain ridges here, and what I wanted to do was build some kind of structure coming out of the mountain. Maybe a castle. Castle probably makes the most sense, so maybe a castle that kind of swoops in there. And I thought that might be kind of cool to try to do maybe in a time lapse. I've never done time lapses, so I'd have to see what it looks like first. And I would probably do it in creative mode. I don't really feel like cooking up cobblestone and turning it into bricks. I mean, it's going to take hundreds of those. So that's just going to be something I'm thinking of doing. So I guess now that I said it, I pretty much have to do it, I guess. Yeah, I'll make an attempt. I'll see what it turns out to look like, and if it's cool, then I'll keep it. But for now, I'll just get cracking on building a few things here. Industrial electrolyzer time. So for this, I'm gonna need some iron fence. I'm also gonna need a machine block. And I'm going to need to make something that's called a magnetizer, which is the redstone, then 2 iron fence, and the machine block in the middle. And everything else I already got set up, and this should work. I'm hoping it works, and it doesn't work. Okay, so I was hoping that the advanced circuits would work, but that is not the case. So I'm going to have to check this out. Advanced circuit. I guess I can't use 2 of them. I'm going to have to make one of these thingies here. So I'm going to figure that out. And maybe I can do this recipe. I don't know if that's any easier. But yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. I am a little embarrassed here. What I had set up is I had it set up like this. So I had the extractor right here and the electrolyzer right here. I know. I was like, what the hell? I was pretty sure it was going to work, and it didn't work. But we just switched those around, and there we have it. We got the industrial electrolyzer. Pretty cool. I'm going to set that up over here. And I think it might be able to take more power than the 32 EU that I got going through here, but the centrifuge might blow up, so I don't want to screw around with that. So I'll just leave it like that, and let's try one of the recipes here. I think I can make something with this pyrite dust, which is all over the place in the nether. Okay, I'm going to stop myself right there because this industrial electrolyzer just can't run off the voltage that I'm going off here. It's just not enough energy to run the recipe that I want to test it out with. So yeah, I'm going to just take it down, and I'm going to run it off medium voltage, so right up to the MFE, basically right here. And then I'm going to test it out with 3 pyrite dust. So let's pop this in here and see if it works now. Should have enough energy to produce what I want. So yeah, super fast. And I got my 1 iron and 2 sulfur dust. So pretty cool. yeah, so just remember you want to run this off more EU. The max amount of EU is 125 per tick, so that means medium voltage is perfect. You don't want to run it off anything more than that, and you definitely don't run it on anything less than that. So medium voltage, perfect for the electrolyzer. And yeah, I'm just gonna get back to the video now. What else did I want to do? I wanted to do the gas furnace. Not the gas furnace, the gas turbine. Just want to see. I'm probably missing some things here. I got this. I got reinforced glass, and the windmills shouldn't be too tough. I got to make those anyways, right? And I think I can get away with 2 advanced circuits as well here. So that recipe looks pretty simple. So I will just kind of get everything ready in the crafting table and try to build this machine a little more smooth than the last one. Okay, so the only thing that's somewhat complicated, that's not basic Industrialcraft, to build this gas turbine is the Invar ingots. And there's actually 2 recipes to build the gas turbine. I think there's one with aluminum ingots, but I'm going to use the Invar because I think that's a little easier to make, and I'll show you guys how to craft that. It's basically 2 iron dust with nickel dust, and the nickel dust is from this thing here called ferrous ore. I think that's right. And I actually thought this was iron at first because with my texture pack it looks like iron, so I put it in the macerator, and then all of a sudden I got nickel dust, so came in handy. And that produces 3 Invar dusts, and I think you need 4 for this recipe. So that's pretty much how you make that, so it's pretty easy breezy. And yeah, let's craft this item up. So you're gonna need a generator. You need 2 of those. So let's make 2 of those, and that's a pretty simple recipe. And then you need to make the wind turbine, which is carbon plates, kind of surrounded with 3, or I should say the carbon plates are surrounding the generator, and that produces 1 windmill, so we need 2 of those, so we'll bust 2 of those out. And then that's pretty much all I need. I got the 2 advanced circuits. Again, that's simple Industrialcraft, and then the reinforced glass, which is pretty easy to, what the hell? Oh, somebody emailed me right when I'm making a video. So let's just do this reinforced glass here to show you the recipe. It's pretty simple. It's just regular glass with the the advanced alloy. And then you just kind of make a shape like that with the glass, and then put 2 of those in there, and that makes 7. So pretty good. And let's slap those windmills in, and there you go, you got a gas turbine. So let's place that next to my MFE right here. There you go. And there's a variety of fuels that you can use to power this. The one that I'm using right here is methane cell. Methane sound like I'm from the south there. Methane cell. Okay, 3 times I got it. So slap that in there, and that's gonna produce 45,000 EU. Yeah, 45,000 EU. Pretty crazy, huh? I'm gonna show you how to make one of those methane cells. Now, the thing is it takes, let's see, do I have it here? No, I don't. Where are my potatoes? Where's my potatoes? I've been using potatoes to make this. You can also use carrots, I think. So let me just grab 16 here. Just show you guys here what it looks like. Okay, so let's go backwards. So there you have it. In the industrial centrifuge with 1 empty cell and 16 potatoes. It takes 250 seconds, but it requires 25,000 EU, I assume. So you don't really get 45,000 EU out of it. You get 20,000 after everything's done, but still, that's a lot of power, right? And there's other things that you can make, other, fuel cells. I'm sure there's better ones, but this is the one that I kind of discovered on my own here. And Yeah, let's just slap that in the industrial centrifuge here. So you just put your potato here and your empty cell here, and you wait 250 seconds, and you get yourself a nice methane cell. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the gas turbine. Okay, let's check out my my windmill setup here. And the reason I set this up was initially to just supply enough renewable energy to keep my advanced machines warmed up, because they, you know, constantly pull a little bit of power off the grid to stay warmed up. And right now I am going through energy like crazy. I'm actually, with everything that I've set up and going, I'm actually still not producing enough power when I have the centrifuge on and the electrolyzer on. It's actually just draining everything. So since I got this ugly thing sticking out of my roof, I'm gonna keep stacking, and I'm gonna go high for now and see how much power I get. So I'm gonna do that off camera, of course, and because these things are really cheap to build, and it seems like they do produce a decent amount of power. And yeah, so I'll keep slapping those things up. And the way I have it set up, I think it's correct. What I have here is I have, from what I hear, from what I read, it's got to be, each one of these things has to be like 4 blocks away from anything else except for the bottom. The bottom, it has to be 2 blocks above something, not counting the wire directly underneath it. I don't know if that makes any sense. So what I've done is I've shot up here and I've counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, then started building up just to make sure that I'm 4 away from anything. And I've done that in each direction. And then this one I've went up 1, 2, 3, I think 7 blocks, just to make sure when I do shoot out this way, I'm above 5 blocks. I think 7 blocks up. If I did the math right, I should be 5 above this one. Like the wire should be 5 above. So anyways, and I'm just going to keep building up. And I think I also will be able to build this out here and put some in the corner as well, just to optimize, because like I said, the 2 blocks underneath, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the windmill. I think, don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So yeah, I will fill up the spots here with more windmills. So I'll have like a huge windmill farm. But for now, I'm going to build up, because I think the higher you go up, the more efficient these are going to be. Right now, I've started about the 100 level, and then I'll keep building up. And yeah, that should provide me with some extra juice, I think. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up right there, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time, hopefully. Later.